According to the journalist Patty English, the top 5 characteristics for an ideal employee include dependability, honesty and integrity, positive and a proactive attitude, willingness to work, and that you use downtime productively. So what is it that you would like a potential employer to know about you? These are my sources that helped me research for this speech. So to answer the previous question, I would choose reliability, diligence, and personality. Booker T. Washington said, "Few things help an individual more than to place responsibility upon him and to let him know that you trust him." To go into my first point of reliability, one of the most important things for a potential employer to know about me is that I'm reliable. I put it above the other two because without reliability, how are you supposed to be trusted with a task in the first place? First off, it was valued by my parents. My mom and dad made a point to teach me and my sisters about being reliable. I saw them as mentors, so I made it a point to make a priority in my own life. They taught me that it was vital to gain responsibility and that to be trusted with responsibility means that I'm a valuable person in the professional world. Next, I interviewed Jennifer Lampo. She's my supervisor for my current job. Her official title is the Program Coordinator for the Office of Extended Education at the Bush School. She states that reliability is one of the most important qualities of any employee, whether it is knowing an employee will be at work and on time or knowing I can depend on an employee to get the job done correctly. It all affects my view on that employee. I am much more likely to give an important task to an employee who is reliable. Also, being comfortable and ready for tasks is another way to measure the reliability of a person. The Seneca College for Applied Arts and Technology website states that accepting additional responsibilities can be done voluntarily or involuntarily. In most realistic work situations, you will be asked to accept responsibilities that are not included in your job description. Handling these requests in a positive and assertive manner can lead to a career success. Next, to go into my next point of diligence, I can define diligence according to dictionary.com of constant and earnest effort to accomplish what is undertaken. It is a persistent exertion of body or mind. So diligence is the second thing that I would want a potential employer to know about me. I like to take pride in my work, I like to get it done, and I like to do it thoroughly. Time management also. I was forced to learn how to manage my time in high school because I was required to have a job and to do classes at the same time. So I learned to finish my homework, prepare for my tests, find time to actually be on the clock at work, and also participate in extracurricular activities. Next is just an explanation of my current employment. I'm an A&M student worker at the Office of Extended Education at the Bush School. Basically, we offer 15 to 30 graduate level web-based courses each semester, and I'm considered the classroom monitor for every course. I work 15 to 20 hours a week. My responsibilities include notifying the students when missing their participation or their assignments. I do technical assistance, and I also contact professors on behalf of the students. Also, I have major running projects that include faculty and student tracking. I'm required to produce a formal report at the mid-semester and the finals and the end of the semester. So with only 20 hours a week allotted, that's kind of a lot to get done. Now for just an example, this happened last week. A student called 10 minutes before 5 o'clock, and basically her short course was canceled, and so we had to get her registered for a course that had started that previous Monday by 5 o'clock. So my to-do list became to go through a lengthy process with registration, to send her the missed materials for the course, to do paperwork on our behalf, and to do the technical process of adding the student to the online classroom. So I ended up leaving 20 minutes late, but for a good reason. To go into my next point, personality has the power to open many doors, but character has the power to keep them open. That was Elmer G. Letterman. I'm going to talk about personality now. This is the final thing that I would want a potential employer to know about me. Basically, I placed it last on my list because personality isn't the only thing that keeps doors open. You have to be reliable and diligent at the same time. So to talk a little bit about respect, David Balovich in his Respect in the Workplace article stated that respect includes consideration for other people's privacy, their physical space and belongings, and respect for different viewpoints, philosophies, physical ability, beliefs, and personality. Next is customer service. Almost any job that you're gonna have will have to deal with customer service. Both my current and past jobs have prepared me for this. A journalist, Susan Gladden, for How Stuff Works, states that the foundation you need is one of courtesy, caring, willingness to serve, and an attitude that lets your customers know that they matter to you. All right, and finally, being a positive person. Joanna Brandy, in creating a positive employee attitude in the workplace, states that people prefer to do business with a positive and upbeat person. Final aspect, this is the final aspect in regarding personality, and that's just one of a work-appropriate attitude. Basically, I think what we forget is that we rely on people to make an environment appropriate and enjoyable, when really we have to also do it ourselves and contribute ourselves. So to conclude, the 3 things that I would like a potential employer to know about me is that I'm reliable, I'm diligent, and I'm personable. With all of that said, Heraclitus is a Greek philosopher. He states that good character is not formed in a week or a month. It is created little by little, day by day. Protracted and patient effort is needed to develop good character.